Hello, AGDQ 2026. Hello, Pittsburgh. Hello, Twitch chat and YouTube this year. That's pretty awesome. My name is Nave357. You might remember me from some previous GDQ events where I've done some other Sly runs. Today, we're going to be doing Sly 2, Band of Thieves, Episode 2, Any Percent. Today, I also have my commentators. You guys want to introduce yourselves? Go first.
I'm Bytes. Hello. I also run the Sly series. Also, I had a run earlier in the week with Psychonauts 2. That was really fun.
It was really good.
It was very good. And yeah, hi, I am Zic. I have done Sly runs in the past for the event, and I've also helped Nave commentate this event, and he is going to do awesome at this run.
Yeah, they're going to be my rocks, help try to keep me grounded here. So, yeah, we're going to get started here in just a moment. I do want to go ahead and note to the person hovering their hand over the start timer button. You can see I'm on a pause menu right now. That is due to an NPC cycle walking around outside the safe house that the start of the run's dependent on. So I'm going to try to make my countdown from 3 to go, kind of work with unpausing here and then selecting my character to get out of the safe house. But with all that said, are we ready?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start on go. So 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck.
Good luck, Nave.
Thank you.
Let's go, Nave!
All right, so immediately I want to go ahead and introduce 2 fundamental pieces of movement tech that one of them I immediately failed, you might have noticed. The other is glitch high jumping, which you can just think of as a triple jump. And the other one is what I'm doing like right here, that is called a square boost. Those are just, like I said, fundamental pieces of movement tech in Sly 2. You're going to see them everywhere, so it's good to just go ahead and note those. The square boosting is frame perfect in the sense that you have to press 2 buttons on your controller on the same frame, but it's not frame perfect in the sense that you have to do it at a specific, frame on screen. You can do it anytime you want. So yeah, we are here in episode 2, which is set in India. We are going to be basically crashing a party because if you want some lore, we're basically trying to get this guy, Rajan. He's throwing a party, and he's got these clockwork wings. You might remember Clockwork from the first game as the big bad. Now he's in a bunch of pieces, and we're going to steal those pieces back. So we're going to, as with, basically every episode in this game, we'll start with a reconnaissance mission where we're going to take pictures of the ballroom, of Rajan here, of our objectives, and then we're going to take pictures of a bunch of the guests in the ballroom. And you guys want to talk about, what's going to be happening in that?
Yeah, so for the rest of the pictures here, we're going to see the rest of the Claw Gang. Basically, everyone shares a piece of the clockwork parts, and we're just going to see the rest of the guests here. So that's actually pretty good RNG so far. Like, Contessa brings out Carmelita.
Carmelita.
Yeah. So this is probably a good start. And also, for the rest of this job of reconnaissance, you're going to see a lot of these guards.
Nice.
You need a lot of security for these clockwork wings.
Nice.
All right.
There we go.
So we got 2. Is that 2 guards or so far?
2 guards.
And Carmelita. So Neela's up for grabs for the next picture.
But yeah, this is like a very oddly RNG heavy.
Yeah.
The most RNG heavy of this entire run is just sitting here. You're just waiting for one of these members of the Claw Gang to come out, and it usually ends up being a guard.
So that's 3. Can we get the crowd to help us?
Yeah, please count out loud. I'd love to hear that. 3 is probably the max I'd like to see, but if we get more than that, I'll just cry a little on the inside. It's okay.
All right.
Only 2 more pictures to go.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, Neela's good. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Well,
okay.
Actually, that's arpeggio. That's not.
So what I did there is if you take a first frame picture as that character, the ability to take their picture immediately becomes available. It's still retaining the data of the last picture you just took, so you can get funny outcomes like that. But yeah, with that said, we just took all the pictures, so that's the end of this job. You're going to watch me reset the game now in order to skip a lengthy Bentley slideshow cutscene, which is going to be a perfect time for our host to read me some donations, please.
Oh, I would be more than happy to. We have $100 from Rye, who says, her Luigi needs more love. Down with Toad. Let's go, Luigi. And with that, Luigi is now only $20 behind Toad. So Luigi lovers, you know what you need to do. gdq.gg/donate. Help get Luigi ahead there. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. One more quick one.
You got it. We have $100 from Fly on Wall, who says, bzz, bzz. Thank you, Fly on Wall.
They're on our walls.
All right, I'm gonna focus for a kind of tough trick here. These guys can talk about it for me.
Yeah, so what we're going to do here is kind of bypass around the cutscene that gives
Nice.
the tutorial.
Nice.
First try. It bypasses a cutscene to teach Sly how to jump on conical rocks,
Conical rocks.
which is like a spire jump.
Ooh, I'm so happy I hit that.
That
Oh
was
my
good.
god.
Can we get
That
some
was
applause
Yes.
for Dave? That
Really
was
hard.
very difficult trick.
All right, but it's not completely over yet. We are, like they were explaining, skipping around a cutscene on a very precise angles there. But now I'm going to be super jumping because I'm actually going to jump back down into that area. And if I get trapped, I got to skip that cutscene again. So these guys can help explain that.
So what Nave is going to be trying to do here is what we like to call a super jump, and basically he is going to pickpocket this guard and then throw himself into the water here to drown, and the game wants to put him back at like his last safe spot on the ground, and he's trying to set it so
should
the
work.
safe spot was
Yes.
back
good.
up on the
Nice.
wall. Nice.
So now for the rest of the run, that cutscene I skipped earlier, we shouldn't need to worry about it at all, which is such a relief. But yeah, so right now we are just stealing all of these drawbridge keys so that our friends Bentley and Murray will be able to access the palace grounds, because they don't have the ability to do all these super sick thief moves that Sly does.
Yeah, they can't jump on conical rocks.
Yeah. So for this guy, we're going to, a little fun fact here, we're going to use noise to lure him away from that corner to be able to get behind him. After you pickpocket him, he can't hear you at all. Like, watch this. He just can't hear you at all. He's completely deaf after that. You'll also notice I'm kind of turning my camera away from where I'm going. You guys want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah, so what Nave's doing is something that we call guard spawn manipulation, or GSM. We turn the camera the opposite direction of where we're going, as Sly's position and camera angle really determine where guards spawn. And we don't want them in front of us. So we keep our eyes off the road, but we know like pretty much exactly where we're going. And this guard spawns in like a very consistent position to pickpocket and hopefully get.
Because it's usually what you can like max at a time have like
Nice.
2 flashlight guards on screen.
Yeah.
It tries to spawn them within your line of sight, and even kind of prioritizes the edges of the screens a lot of
Dave,
the time.
you're not supposed to.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Dave, what happened? I was talking about guards.
I'm sorry. I'm saving time actually by dying. If you die, it saves the time of running all the way back to unlock the bridge here. It'll just warp us back.
Yeah.
And we can just use those keys immediately. And speaking of immediately, we are immediately going to go into a next big fancy trick here called Bottle Crash, discovered about 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm going to try to keep missing these square boosts. I'm going to try to focus on the setup here, and you guys will know as soon as it happens. I think this should be okay. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so what's happening there is I put Sly in a position next to that tree. I open my binocucom to go first person. I look up so that my third person camera kind of gets stuck under the ground, like under that tree. So once I close my binocucom, what's happening is the camera's sort of getting like proxied out of the map, and Sly's coordinate data is dependent on that camera that follows him. So because the camera's just like gone, Sly's coordinate data becomes nan, or not a number. So therefore, Sly kind of just touches everything on the map simultaneously, including this job trigger. So rather than running all the way across the map to the job trigger, we can just take advantage of that glitch to touch it instantly.
It's struggling.
It's really dark outside. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
yeah, you can see some weird visual glitches happen with it.
Sly is the map now.
It does seem fitting for a thief to get his hands on everything.
Absolutely. It's called Bottle Crash because you might have heard the sound effect. You collect a bunch of bottles scattered throughout the map, which is a whole, fun little unique mechanic that you would see in 100% runs, but I digress. So now that only works, you might think, why don't we do that everywhere? It only works like for this job and one we're going to do later, because we immediately go into a load zone, into a new area here. So if you missed it that first time, you'll see it again later. Don't worry. We're going to do it twice. But now we are inside the the guest house. We can't get into the ballroom because we don't have a tuxedo. So did you guys pack a tux, by the way?
I forgot.
You
I
forgot.
did not.
Okay.
It's
Well,
cold outside. Why would I?
yeah. We actually tried ransacking some of your rooms for a tuxedo, but all of you disappointed as none of you packed a tuxedo. Sorry for your room, by the way.
This is an active recreation of Nave going through the
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Hotel.
This is live footage from the CCTV. But basically what you're watching me do here is I'm kind of somewhat trying to precisely move through these rooms with square boosts, which is a little difficult getting past like these pillars and such. And I know exactly where each tuxedo piece is. They're always in the same spot in each room. And this room right here is Rajan's room. I don't know why the owner of this place has a room in the guest house, but whatever.
Oh,
Whoa! Okay.
blindsided.
Give that guy a raise.
This is my that's never happened before moment.
Might need a smoke bonder.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the casual route.
We're going
actually.
up the stairs.
You
Just
guys like
going
stairs? Like,
to- just gonna gam here.
just right there. Oh,
No way.
No. Yeah. Okay.
oh, sorry about the TV. If anyone was watching the stream
Okay.
on that.
We got the shoes. That was really hard. Screw that guy. He's the worst. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, they got a really strong arm.
Yeah. I'm not joking. I've like literally never seen that before.
Careful with your health here.
Yeah, I am pretty low. But that's okay. Anyways, we're getting a tuxedo here. That's our objective. I actually might go up and over this next guard in the hallway. And this guy
Yeah,
We can turn
it
around
is,
on
it
you
is.
here.
waiting on me. I don't have
course he is.
any more
No
smoke
juice.
bomb juice.
Probably the same guy.
So I'm gonna
oh,
wait. There
yeah.
we go. Yeah,
Wait,
this is
we
the
good.
casual route. Did you guys come here for some casual runs, by the way? There we go. Nice, thank you. Yeah.
Dave, did you know if you jump and press the circle button?
Oh, this is-
Wait, really?
Yeah.
There we go. No, we're fine. We're fine. We got our tuxedo. Whew. Okay.
Now that you've got a complete tuxedo, the doorman will let
That
you
was
in.
absolutely insane.
Hey, if that's the worst thing that happens,
Yeah, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I've been practicing so much all week. That's never happened to me once. So if that's the worst, I'll take it. We're now going to load back to the safe house rather than run back, because that's just obviously faster. And look, we're playing as someone who's not Sly. We're going to play as Murray for just a little bit.
we get some Murray fans out there.
Some Murray
Love
fans.
to see it.
You love to see it. The Murray. We're going to actually do another cutscene skip here. Nice.
Nice. Very good.
So what I do there is I touch the job trigger, but there's a small delay between touching it and a Binocucom cutscene that you can hear playing right now. So if I run up to this lever and activate it first, I can interact with it before that cutscene actually starts playing. And now we're going to use this turret to take down this chopper. For whatever reason, our objective of stealing those clockwork wings, we need air supremacy, I guess. And this chopper is sort of just in the way of that.
Isn't this supposed to be a stealth mission?
Yeah, yeah. This is stealthy.
This is just the fireworks show.
Yeah, for sure. The guests have no idea. They're all partying inside. They have no idea. But that was pretty good.
was-
Yeah.
Really good.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right, once again, gonna load back. Gonna select Sly. You notice when I selected Murray, it was super fast. That's called halogen selecting. You just hold a direction on the D-pad and mash X, and you can select your character on the first frame like that. And we're gonna do another bottle crash. So if you missed it the first time, check it out. This actually might not work. It did. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Perfect.
There's no one there.
Here to dance. Yeah. So again, because of the weird glitchy state with bottle crashing, Sly's model's not there, but we touch that job trigger and then it loads us into this new zone where we're going to be doing some dancing in the tuxedo we eventually stole out of the guest house. Did you guys like auto-scrollers?
I love them.
Yeah.
I adore auto.
I bet our host loves auto-scrollers, so that's what we're going to be doing here. Our objective, again, is to steal those clockwork wings you see in the background there. To do that, we need to distract Carmelita, who you see sort of on the right or in the background right now. But to do that, we need to impress her with our dancing skills first. So we're going to dance with this character named Neela. And it's basically just DDR. You just memorize and match the inputs while listening to, honestly, a pretty smooth song that I rather enjoy, even though I hear it in my sleep these days.
This is exactly like DDR.
Yeah. But because of the nature of it being an auto-scroller, I'd love to hear some more donations.
Excellent. Well, first, I want to remind folks that we are now at $3,000 and counting towards that Wear the White Lady Mask incentive for Lies of P. We need to hit $20,000 by the Lies of P run. We want P to look their best for all of those awesome fights. So make sure you donate to get the correct threads for the occasion. I think it'd be pretty fitting at this party too, honestly. A little bit more of a masquerade ball. I mean, who is this guy? He's wearing a mask. I have no idea.
Doesn't look like Sly to me.
I also would like to let everyone know about this $1,000 donation from an anonymous lover of Sly Cooper, maybe even Sly himself, I don't know, who says, remember to jump and hit the circle button.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. Thank you so much for that huge donation too. Wow.
Write that down, Nate.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that incredible donation. We've also got $10 from Tomomodachi. Nave, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being an amazing friend, and remember to lock in. Go, Nave, go!
Thank you so much, bestie. I'm trying to lock in here. I'm trying. Thank you.
Spice shipments as well.
I'll keep trucking along.
Please.
Here's $24 from 240. Hi, Nave. Coming at you live from my cave. I just gave money to GDQ because they will pave the way for people to be saved. I know how much you crave world record and want your name to be engraved in history, but you gotta focus so don't misbehave, or you might have the run end up in the grave. Anyway, I ran out of words to rhyme that make sense. Get a good run so the Sly community has something to rave
Nice.
about.
Great flow, 240. Thank you so much.
Ours.
P.S. Sorry, one more shout out to my electromagnetic field partner and Playa Bites. EMF Boys for Life. Thank you,
boys.
240. Time for a few more, looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Here's 3570 from Tono.
Whoa, Tono.
So proud of all the work you've put in for this run, Nave. Congrats, and know I love you so much.
That was
Get in, Bites.
delightful.
You, Constable Neely. After all.
Thank you so much, Tono. That's my girlfriend. I'm so glad she's here. She's, been my biggest supporter, and it's meant the world to me having her here. So thank you.
Tried to make him look good.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Kills far surpass
You and I might share a dance. Miss.
I'm going to do another game reset here after this cutscene. We can read another dono, but I do want to explain something really quickly. So you're going to see in just a moment, right here, you can see my console language is in Japanese. That's not because I'm a weeb or anything, although I might be. It's actually because there are languages such as Japanese, Italian, Dutch, so on and so forth, that if your game console is set to that, whenever you reset your game, those countries are not required by law to have a health and safety screen during these like opening splash presentations. So you save 7 seconds per reset, which just in this episode run is going to save 21 seconds, absolutely free. You can imagine across the whole full game run, that also saves quite a lot, like minutes.
Let's go health and safety, Skip.
Yeah, who needs health and safety? Actually, you all need health and safety. Please keep donating to PCF. That's a very, very important cause.
Yes, two things that are very important to GDQ. Supporting the Prevent Cancer Foundation and our safety staff.
Absolutely. So we're actually playing as Bentley for the first time here. Much like Murray, we're not going to be playing as him for too long. We're going to be switching to, rather than destroying a chopper, we're actually going to be playing as a chopper. Let me see if I can get the cool outcome. I don't think I got it there, but anyways. Yeah, so we have air superiority now that we destroyed that chopper. Now we need to control the ground as well. There's going to be a Jeep that drives around, as Bentley's talking about. We need free reign of the sky during the heist. So we're going to use this remote control chopper to basically spam bombs and destroy this Jeep, which can either be really fast or the Jeep can totally troll us. It has specific points in its route where it can make a random decision on where it goes. But once it makes that decision, I know exactly where it's going to go from then on. And right now, it is definitely trolling me. Trolling me real bad. Ugh. Oh, another thing to note about the RC Chopper, you cannot control its speed. You cannot control almost anything about it other than the direction. So it's not that easy to actually just line up your bomb drops on the Jeep. But there we go, we got it eventually.
Nice.
Also to mention from earlier that this is a episode run rather than full game run. In full game, there's like a completely different route that requires like getting a certain amount of gold with the treasures in each episode. Usually in that job we get treasure, but since it's an episode run, we already have our gadgets for this sequence.
Yeah, so now we're going to do what is probably the hardest job of this episode. This is called Elephant Rampage. If you've run this, you know how much of a problem it can be. You can either go like really well, super optimally, which obviously I'm going to try to do, or the elephants can also completely troll you and just rampage around the palace grounds.
Kind of jerks, right?
Yeah, I would call them jerks. Yeah, that's a good word for it. I'm going to be attempting some strats where we can, kind of like I did the super jump earlier doing lower the drawbridge, I will try to jump into the water because the elephants will buck me off their backs forcibly after I take a gem out of their headdress,
You sure looks
which we're stealing to make a saw to cut those clockwork wings off the statue. But if I fall in the water when that happens, it can hopefully warp me directly back onto the elephant's back if I perform it correctly, rather than having to, fall on the ground, run and catch up with the elephant, try to get in position and everything again. And we're going to be making really great use of our glitch high jump, which is, again, basically that triple jump to get up on top of it.
Very nice.
I'll be focusing here, but you guys can talk about it. It's okay. That's not a big
fine.
deal.
Yeah, you really get to see the power of the glitch high jump here, because normally you'd have to like get up onto the rooftops and drop down onto the elephants.
see.
Bouncy pads, but using this glitch high jump, Nave can just kind of jump from the ground right up
1,
onto
2,
the
3,
elephant.
4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I got it.
Nice, very cool.
Whoa!
Whoa, okay, we're good.
1,
We're up there.
4, 5.
You gotta optimize
6,
the
7.
goggles. The 3D effect there.
So this wasn't perfectly optimal. I don't think I can catch up with the second elephant right over
You'll meet at
there.
the bridge here.
Yeah, we can meet over here. But that was really good. I'm super happy
Got
that I
that.
got to show that off at least once. We'll try it again, though.
I believe.
Missed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Whoa, that was...
What a jerk.
Yeah, for real. I'll try it again here.
Oh,
There it is.
Nice.
very cool.
What is that?
What is that?
Yeah.
I've never seen that either. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I figured the crowd would really like the counting, but I am a little low on health. I actually might hunt for a healther just for safety. We are in a marathon after all. That's fine. We don't need one.
health.
Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not too bad. I'm super happy to get that, the warping strat there.
Yeah.
And also notice we're going to run, we've been loading back to the safe house a lot, but we're going to run immediately to our next job here. The routing of how you order your jobs is very particular in this game. It's been set up specifically for reasons like this. Nice, didn't miss it. Okay, good. I do want to mention, I missed that one though, and that one. I do want to mention now, I hope chat's been counting. If you haven't, we'll look back in the VOD. But for every square boost I've missed throughout this run, I do want to go ahead and donate $1 afterwards. So I would like to challenge chat to not only keep me honest to that, but match me on it too.
There you go.
That would be lovely. And a reminder, you can do that at gdq.gg/donate.
Yeah. So what I did there is I sort of clipped into that pipe rather than touching the job trigger. That skipped not 1, but 2 cutscenes actually. And now I'm just going to table clip this table because there's always a code written under that table that I need to open this laser door. And rather than actually crawling under it, which has a long and slow animation, if you do that trick called table clipping, you just kind of immediately go through it. The game hits the flag that says, hey, you've seen the code now, and you can go through here. And we did that to let Murray and Bentley in here. We're going to have our host's favorite, another auto-scroller section.
Woo!
Our objective here, I'll explain it really quickly, and then we could probably get some donos. We're going to actually switch characters from Sly to Murray mid-job, which is something that kind of happens every now and then, really unique and fun thing. And we're going to switch to Murray, who's really powerful at beating up guards. We need to protect Bentley as he hacks these computers so we have control of that electronic winch we saw in the ballroom to steal those clockwork wings. So right here, we're going to have 6 waves of enemies. This first one is much like I call it the couch wave, because it's just like these guys back here. It's just all goats. And yeah, I would love to hear some donations now.
Fantastic. I had sight of this. One moment. Here we go. Here's $10 from Larry93. Been watching since 2011, and I always donate during my favorite game in each GDQ, which this time happens to be the amazing Sly 2.
Awesome.
Easily my favorite PS2 game. Thanks for making my night shift fly by pleasantly. Greetings from Wales.
Whoa, greetings.
Thank you so much, Larry, for that donation.
If you don't mind, I'd like to explain one thing really quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
While we're defending Bentley here, it is really important I keep him at full health because at the end of this like defense wave, we're actually going to allow him to get damaged a lot in order to have an optimal ending, but we'll get that once we're there. Keep going.
All right. We've also got $50 from Ben. Love to see our favorite ringtail on the GDQ stage again. Let's knock out dive cancer. And remember, the daytime password is alto alto base base. Thank you so much, Ben, for your contribution to PCF.
Yeah, thank you. I love that knockout dive cancer. That's awesome.
Here is this $25 donation from yet another unidentified, perhaps thief, who says, Raccoon facts. There are 3 members of the genus Prosonidae, pardon my pronunciation, the much-beloved common raccoon, the crab-eating raccoon, and the Cozumel raccoon. Procyon means pre-dog in Greek and is also the name of the brightest star in the Canis Major constellation. I challenge my fellow science nerds to start a raccoon facts donation train.
That would be really cool. Yeah, I'd love. Please. give me
I am
some
so on
raccoon
board for this.
facts.
I'd even like to yes and it a little bit. We have a raccoon, we have a hippo, we have a turtle.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
want to give us
Ooh.
facts about any of those wonderful thieves here, please do so. gdq.gt/donate, exclamation point donate in chat, or depending on your platform, even a pinned link. All kinds of way to donate and let us know more about animals.
Okay, so now we're entering the final phase here. You heard Bentley say level 1. Going to clear out the guards who exist, except for that guy, he's fine, whatever. And then I'm just going to stand in the middle here. You can kind of tell Sly sort of tries to follow Murray and stick with him. We're trying to keep a close eye on Bentley's HP. And basically, we want to probably do it now. Oh god, this is bad.
Nice.
I made it, okay.
There you go.
Nice,
The sly
okay.
alley-oop.
Yeah,
Didn't get a guy stuck on the beam this time.
I really thought Sly kind of messed us up there, but he actually saved us. So what happened there is that you heard Bentley say, I can taste it. And then as soon as he finishes that word, the fight can end so long as there are no guards in a specified area. So if you knock out all the guards or just make sure they're not within that area, you can immediately end the job, which is obviously much faster. So one final game reset here. We're going into the final job, which is called the operation. We're going to start it as Bentley, and we're going to be doing a, I'm gonna dare to say it's an easy cutscene skip, and then hopefully not miss it. And then we'll have an auto scroller pretty soon as well. You guys should remember we impressed Carmelita with our dancing skills earlier, so it's about time we go get our Carm dance, everybody's favorite inspector. But first, we're going to go, do what destructive turtles do and destroy the bridge to the guest house.
It's super interesting that a lot of the interesting tricks throughout this run, when you have a long run like this with a lot of cutscenes, a lot of the interesting tricks come from trying to skip as many of those cutscenes as possible. And we have a lot of setups for that.
Intentionally take some damage. This is going to be a death abuse cutscene skip. As long as I time it correctly, use our trigger bomb gadget. Okay, that should be good.
works.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, okay. That took a little second. I was
Little
worried, but
delay.
we're good, yeah. All right, so we're going to first blow up these lower level struts. You'll notice as soon as I start blowing them up, a bunch of rocks are falling now, and it's just kind of random where they are. You can see their shadows coming down. A bunch of them have been getting in my way. I'm trying to avoid them. And then, yes, nice. Okay, so during that cutscene, during that cutscene where I jump up, you can drop a bomb to do a little damage during it. And then some optimal movement, hopefully, to... Oh my god, that rock scared me. And then on this final one, nice.
Very smooth.
That was really good.
Look at some hyper sabotage.
Yeah.
Any sabotage fans out there? Yeah.
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 Stealth mission, by the way.
Stealth. They didn't hear any of that.
Yes, yes.
So the reason we did that is as Rajan is talking to his guards here, he's going to send them to investigate what the heck just happened to the bridge, which clears the ballroom of any guards so that we won't notice, hopefully no one will notice, a rather bold plan. We got Murray up
he
here
is.
in the sky. Yes, we are going to lower Murray down on the winch. He's going to take a saw blade, cut the wings off the statue that nobody hears somehow, and then lift them back up, and just nobody notices because we're so good at dancing.
That is some impressive dancing.
Yeah, for real. So we have another auto scroller here. Would love to hear probably a last round of donations, please.
It would be my pleasure. We got this $25 in from Shadow Lugia 250. Hey everyone, longtime viewer, first-time donor, decided to throw in some cash during the Sly 2 run since it's a game I always wanted to dive into, and it's a game one of my dear friends enjoys a lot. Remember to jump and hit the circle button.
Thank you, thank you.
Also, Shadow Lugia, very fortunate, that also gets you entered into a Sly Cooper bundle prize running. This bundle includes Polaroids, faux Polaroids of imagery from the game, prints of the characters, a keychain of the van that you'll see at the end of this run they're escaping from, stickers and more, and it's just one of all the wonderful prizes that you can see at gdq.gg/prizes and maybe entered in to win based upon your donations. So thank you so much.
Yeah, get a couple more, please.
Can do. Here's $50 from Ken Powers.
Hey.
Hey Nave, good luck on the run. The Sly speedrunning community is one of the best I've ever gotten to be a part of, and I can't wait to get back to running this series.
Thank you, Ken.
We've also got this $100 from Philip and Franzi. Greetings from Austria, longtime viewers, first-time donors. Although we are not speedrunners ourselves, we absolutely love GDQ. It is truly a beacon of hope. Your dedication to your craft, the love you spread, and the inclusivity you show are so wonderfully human and exactly what we all need right now. Thank you to the runners, organizers, volunteers, audience, and the donors. Thank you so much. Can we hear an audience for those folks?
Yeah. Huge shout outs to everybody who's running this. I can't imagine how difficult it must be. Get a few more.
You got it. We are coming up nearly on $4,000 towards that Wear the White Lady mask incentive. Again, we here at GDQ like to dress to impress, and that extends to puppets who are in Souls-likes as well. So when you are making your donation to the Prevent Cancer Foundation, please make sure you are applying it to that Wear the White Lady mask incentive for Lies of P.
Stranger, what's your name?
Why ruin the moment?
So we have successfully distracted everybody, and they've just now noticed the wings have been stolen. And in classic fashion, Sly's gonna escape, leaving a calling card. Cooper.
I think Murray just had to press the circle button to get those wings.
Probably, yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be the start of our outros. We're gonna have an auto scroller where I just protect Murray with the RC chopper. It'd be a great time. You guys want to start giving some shout outs and stuff?
Go for it.
Yeah, shoutouts to Nave357 for being the absolute GOAT and
Woo!
having here, showing us this run.
We'll never know what happens to the other 356.
You don't want to know.
I
You don't want to know.
yeah.
But yeah, no, thanks for having me on your couch, Nave.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being on my couch. Bytes, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, well, I also want to thank you for letting me be here. Yeah, shout outs to the rest of the Sly community as well. There's some tutorials out there that if this really interested you, you could follow along and learn the run. And yeah.
Yeah, super helpful community. Lots of tutorials, lots of people and resources. More than happy to help you get into it if you are interested. I do want to mention, as we're getting a little close before I do my own shout outs, time will be, Murray has taken a poor route here, but time will be whenever he reaches the van right here, and you'll see a scene transition.
Watch out.
Where he jumps into the van, he says, "Punch it!" and they make their getaway, which I'll try to call it out, but we've got about 10 seconds from right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll try to shout out time. You can see Murray's so slow.
Those wings are heavy, man.
Time. Wow.
Very nice run.
What a response from the crowd. There's also a loud cutscene. Might turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I just want to make my shout outs. First of all, thank you to these two for being on my couch. They were, again, kind of my rock, really helping me not be so nervous and get through the commentary stuff. I really appreciate that a lot. Bytes had an amazing Psychonauts 2 run you should watch. Zic will have an amazing Momodora run you should watch. It's going to be super cool. My next shout out again goes to my girlfriend. She took a, huge step coming here with me to support me, and she's sort of been my calm, keeping me through this. It's meant just everything to me. And finally, shout out to all my friends and family who are watching. A lot of them in the crowd today cheering me on has been really awesome. And finally, just thank you to GDQ for inviting me back again for another run. It's been I love Cy Cooper. I love showing it to people, and I love that we're supporting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. You know, myself and probably so many others have unfortunately been deeply and personally impacted by cancer and things like that. So we really appreciate all the donations coming in to beat that, and hopefully one day it will be gone from the world. But that's all I wanted to say. Again, thank you so much. Yeah. Enjoy GDQ.